Hello students, I hope everyone is doing fine and safe. Well, today I'm going to explain you about database management software MS Access chapter 6 in page number 74. So I request everyone to watch this video till the end so that you will understand more about MS Access practically, and I also request you to refer your textbook for your better understanding. Okay, to go with this MS Access, I'll explain you how to create a student database. So let us start with MS Access. Click start button, and there you can type out here MS Access. And as you type out here MS Access, the MS Access 2016 pops up. In your textbook it is given Access 2010, but I'm using here 2016. So 2016 and 2010 there is no difference. Of course, in 2016 more features are upgraded, so you will be benefited learning this 2016 as well. So let me start with 2016. Click the start MS Access 2016. The screen appears like this. Now, first we need to understand that there are two options to create database. As you can see here, the two options, blank desktop database and then the custom web app. So this custom app web, well, I'll be not taking with this one, but I'm going with the blank desktop database. So click this blank desktop database. And as you can see here now, the file name, so we have to name the file. So click here and let's give a file name student database. After typing the file name student database, we need to save in a location. So let us locate the locations here by clicking this button, and let us click this desktop and student database and click OK. All right, after doing that one, now you click create. Okay, as we can see here, the access window is open and it is ready now. Now first, to understand here, to create a database we can use design view or datasheet view in order to create a data table. Alright, to create a data table, let me explain you with using design view. Design view gives us more controlled. Okay, design view gives us to create a data more control on the data, over the data. So to go with the design view, this one, table 1, can you see this mouse pointer? Yes, the mouse pointer just point to the table 1. Right click your mouse and click here design view. Okay, design view. Now the table name, so table name that is saved as table name table 1. So let us click OK. Okay, now you see here the table 1 field name and data type. Now this is the area that we are going to work on here. Okay, to understand here the field name. The field name, what is this field name? Okay, fields are the columns in a table. Okay, it also describes a particular attribute of all the records in a table. Okay, so for example, say we are going to create a student database. So to create a student database, what are the fields that are required? The fields that are required are, say, name of student, like date of birth, then father's name, mother's name comes, and identification mark, okay, class, section, all these are field name. Okay, so we can use this field name to create a student database that is about field name. Now about the data type here, data type, there are different data types. Okay, and then according to this field name we have to select the data type as well. Okay, now to go further, this ID, you can see this ID, and then just near the ID there is one key, this with the yellow symbol, the key symbol is there. You can see here this part, this is the primary key, the primary key. Okay, in Excel, the primary key. Now what is this primary key? To understand what is this primary key, I'll just open this one. See, a primary key is a field or combination of fields that uniquely identify each record in a table. The definition of primary key. Now what this primary key usually do is that when we create a large database, say example multiple tables, during that time to make the relationships with the different tables, primary key is helpful. Primary key helps to identify, used to uniquely identify, and helps in to create a relationship database. That is all about primary key. Okay, let us go here with the field name. So just click here the field name row. Now you let us type here student, okay, student name, and then click here. Now the data type, as I said, data type, there are different data types. So when we click this button, there are different data types that are appearing here. Now to understand more about data type, I request you to refer the textbook page number 82. You will find in page number 82 the data types. So for the student name, let us use the data type as text, short text. Okay, now click to the next field. Now here we will type out here roll number. All right, roll number. Then go here, and this roll number, let us keep here short text as of now. Later on I'll explain you after finishing the field name. About data type I'll explain you afterwards. Okay, field roll number is the second field. Now the third field, our third field will be, say example, class. Okay, class. Then this also let us keep as short text as of now. Then after class, let us give here section. Okay, section, then keep text as it is. Then after that, let us give here date of birth. Okay, date of birth, and keep here short text. Okay, now let us move to the data type here. So when we are working in the data type here, now this data type, okay, as I said, for student name, short text. Okay, that is enough. Now for roll number, okay, for roll number, short text. Now for roll number, I want you to use, okay, the different data type called, for roll number we will use number. Okay, we will use number data type. Click number data type, and then as you click number data type, we can see here field properties for this data type. Now as I said, we have more controls over this design view. So let us do some field properties here. These field properties and field size long integer here. Okay, so you can click this long integer, then you can click and double. We can use this double or long integer. That is anyone we can click, but here we will use double. Okay, then this default value, we don't need to start from 0, so let us delete this default value part for as of now. Okay, that is done. Now for class short text, just click this short text. Now for class short text, now here we will keep here short text as it is. Now here in the field properties, I want you to go with this one, default value. See, can you see here default value? What is this default value? This default value here, we will click default value. And what is this default value? Actually, this default value, it automatically assigns a default value to a field when new records are added. Okay, so the users are not necessary to type the class when we enter the records, because the default value, it automatically assigns a default value when the new records are added. So default value, our class, as I said in the beginning, we are creating a database of class 10. So let us put here default value class 10. Okay, class 10. Yeah, all right. Now section, click this section here and sort text. Okay, section here, we will use here lookup wizard. Now what is this lookup wizard, and why I'm using this lookup wizard in section? In section, I'm using this lookup wizard because the users will be just able to choose from the options given below. Since we have three sections, A, B, C sections. Okay, to understand what is this lookup lookup wizard, the definitions of lookup wizard we can see here. Lookup wizard creates a field that allows you to choose a value from another table or from a list of values by using a list box or combo box. That is all about lookup wizard. Now let us go here practically lookup wizard section. Click here and lookup wizard. Now as you can see here, the window, so you will click this option. I will type in the values that I want. This option, you will select this option and click next. Now what are the values that I said? We have three sections. So that is section A, that is first value, section B, that is second value, and section C, that is third value. So we have three values in the lookup wizard. After that, click next and click finished. So section part is also done. Now about date of birth. Okay, click here. For date of birth, we are going to use the data type date/time. Why this date/time? This date/time, the data types are used for, say example, reporting time, departure time. Okay, time and date related, the fields related with time and date. So we have to select this date/time. And when we select this date/time, the field properties, now you see this field properties format. You can see here format. Just click this format, and then this format, we can check the formats of this date/time formats. So which format we want? Long date, medium date, which one we want? Accordingly we will select this one. So let's select long date. Okay, let's keep this long date for format, our format date/time. Okay, that is all about now that is all about the field properties. And to understand more about these field properties, you can refer the textbook page number 85. Okay, page number 85, you refer it, you will find out there in the more about field properties. Okay, let us go here with the roll number also. Roll number. Okay, this roll number, I have select number. Now I want to go a little bit about here with using the validation rule and text. What is this validation? Here you can you see here validation rule and validation text. What is this about validation rule and validation text? So to understand this, what is validation rule and validation text? See, validation rule, okay, supply an expression that must be true whenever you add or change the value in this field. For validation rule, validation text is enter a message to display when a value violates the expression and in the field in the validation rule property. That is to avoid error entry, to restrict the data entry from the user. So practically how we will go on with this validation rule? Okay, I'll explain you here. For validation rule and text, for roll number we have selected number data type. Now in the validation rule expression, okay, in the validation rule here expression, we will write here the expression between 1 and say 60. Why this 1 and 60? It means the users are allowed to enter the roll numbers between 1 and 60. That is the rule, validation rule. And if the user violates the rule, say example, if the user enters roll number 65 or 70 or 80, that is violating the rules, right? So in that case, the validation text will appear. That text will alert the user. So appropriate text must be entered here. The validation text, what type of text that we want the user to understand about the validation rule. So that one, it is up to us. We can write it down. So here, say example, please enter the roll number. Please enter the roll number between 1 and 60. So when the user violates the rule, the validation text, this validation text will alert the user. That is all about validation rule here. Okay, now we need to save. After this, we need to save it. Okay, just save it. This save button is here, so save it. After saving this one, we just created this table 1. Now this table 1, just double click this table 1, and this is our data sheet view. This is our data sheet view, and we can enter the records here. See here, ready. It is ready. It means that the Excel fields are built up. It is built up. Now we are going to enter the records. Student name of, okay, the column width, if it is the column width, we can increase the column width by just point it like this. A cross plus sign appears like this, and just click and drag it up to up to your requirement. Roll number section is done. Section is, it's okay. Date of birth, we'll just keep it a little bit bigger. Okay, like this. See, now to enter the record, see class, why it is already there. I did not type by why it is there, because we used applied in the default value. That is why it is already added there, right? So this is the default value that is already appearing here. Now student name, okay, let us go with the entering the records. Let us first try to enter the record first name. Say example, the name of student Aaron, and roll number is roll number field, okay, roll number is how much? Say example 10, okay, the class 10. And section, see, section also, just click and see, this is lookup wizard. In the lookup wizard, we have applied 3 values, right? You remember A, B, C, section A, B, C. So which section? Accordingly select the section and put it. And now the date of birth, okay, say the date of birth is, say example 03 okay, 03 and 05, and say example 2004. Now you can press the tab key. So as you press the tab key, see the date of birth is changed into long, that the format that we have applied, that is 3 May 2004. That is, we have applied in the field properties, that is long date, right? So accordingly it is appearing here. Now we can go with the next record. So let us enter the next record. So say entering the next record, say Atullah, then press the tab key. Okay, roll number, okay, say example roll number is 69, say example, okay, roll number 69. When I press tab key, see, this is the validation text alerting. Why? Because we have applied the validation rule. The validation rule, how we have applied, the user are allowed to enter the roll number between 1 and 61 and 60. So it is violating the rule, violates. That is why the message, alert message, is displaying here. See, please enter the roll number between 1 and 60. This is the validation rule. So until and unless the user changes, the Excel will not accept it. So what we need to do, click OK, and we need to change the roll number here. Okay, if I change the roll number here again, say example 80, again 80. See again, it means Excel is not accepting. It is error. It is violating the rules. So the user have to click it OK, and the user have to change the roll number. Now change the roll number again. So let's try giving roll number 50. Now this time what will happen? It's accepting. See, accepting. Why? Because the users are allowed to enter the roll numbers between 1 and 60. That is why it is accepting. Now see, class, I don't need to type, it is automatically appearing. Why it is automatically appearing? Because it is assigned in the default value. So when the new records are added, this default values automatically assigns. That is all about default value. Now here, lookup wizard, this is our lookup wizard. So just click and choose the section, and now accordingly, and then accordingly put the date. So example 0610 2005. Now see, date also changed, 6 October 2005. So this is how we can go on entering the records. Okay, this is how we can go on entering the records in datasheet view. Got it? Now okay, this just right click table 1, right click table 1, go to the design view. This is our design view, right? This is our design view, and just table 1, double click this table 1. This is our datasheet view. So we have learned how to build a data table in design view. Now to do some changes. Okay, say example later on you realize that you need to put a father's name. There is no father's name that we have added here in the design view. Student name, roll number, class, section, date of birth, no father's name. But later on you realize that we need to enter the father's name also. We need to have a father's name also in this record, in this student database. So how we can do the how we can add father's name? So we can add father's name in any procedures that we want. We can go either here in the design view, we can type out here say example father's name, like this. We can go like this also, or else we can go, I'm just deleting this part. Okay, I'm just deleting this part. Okay, or else we can go or else we can go with the datasheet view. See here, this is the datasheet view. Now click to add, just click this one, and which data type you want. Data type short text. Okay, short text data type. Now field 1. Now there we need to type out father's name. Got it? Father's name. And now the user, we can just break it bigger, little bit bigger. Father's name. Now you can enter the father's name of that student. Now this also father's name of this student. So this is how we can enter records using the design view and datasheet view as well. So I hope you learned. Okay, in my next video I will be explaining you about how to create a form wizard, queries, okay, queries, form, and how to create a different table, students different table that is entering the results of the students, and how to link this existing table and the new table of students result, how to make the relationship, of these two tables. There are many things that these things I'll be explaining you in the next video. So I hope this is enough, and I hope you have learned these lessons, and In our next video, we will meet. Till then, bye and take care and be safe. Thank you.